Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
And new at 11, captured and in custody. The fear and worry in the northern Chicago suburbs start to fade as police find a person of interest in a deadly parade shooting. But sadly for too many families, the grief, pain, and confusion won't let up for a long time, if ever.
This terrifying day started, like so many other 4th of Julys, with picture-perfect parade in the town of Highland Park, Illinois. And then suddenly, a hail of bullets rained down on the crowd. 6 people died in the attack. At least 26 are hospitalized. Within hours, police identified 22-year-old Robert Crimo III as a person of interest. A short time later, he was taken into custody after police spotted him in this silver Honda, which is being processed right now for evidence. Our Nick Monticelli is live in Highland Park tonight. Nick, what are people telling you about this horrible, terrifying chain of events? I know you've been speaking with folks.
It is one of those things that you have to ask twice when you ask them what happened, because you just have such a hard time believing it. I've been talking to a lot of people who are here at the parade enjoying themselves and then started running down Central Avenue trying to find a safe place to go because they honestly had no idea where they were going to go. Where were the bullets coming from? What was happening in the first place? I'd like to show you what's happening here. This is still a very active scene and will be for quite some time as the evidence technicians and investigators process every square inch of this. You can see strollers and bikes and chairs all strewn about, just thrown about, because again, people were literally running for their lives. An Independence Day scarred forever in this northern Chicago Main Street kind of town. A shooter perched on top of a roof, killing 6 and wounding 24 others. All the victims are between 8 and 85 years old.
It's horrific to always see it somewhere else, but to experience it where I live is honestly unimaginable.
Tonight, Central Avenue in Highland Park is much quieter than it should be.
It's a hard day, you know, because this is my community. I've lived here for 57 years on the North Shore, and so it's personal.
The suspected gunman ran after the shots. Investigators believe he blended in with the crowds before vanishing for most of the day. Then around 6 p.m. Central Time, an officer spotted him on a local freeway. There was a short chase, and eventually the suspect gave up and was taken into custody without incident. That's the end of a horrifying day. But reality is just setting in. Alicia De La Cruz lost close friends in the shooting.
Broke my heart, to be honest with you, because we know there's people that we know. We know a few of them, and this is not fair because they work with people.
I can tell you, Alicia's story is one of many. There have been lines of people coming to this intersection looking over the police tape in disbelief at what has happened and what their friends and family have gone through. Many people lost loved ones who just were in such shock that they came here, started breaking down, and walked right back away. Kimberly and Karen, it is one of those things that this community is going to take a long time to heal from. And what's really unfortunate is that this has almost become a playbook for us, is that unfortunately they know what to do. They know to have a memorial. They know to have a candlelight vigil. They just don't want to have to do that.
Breaking for everyone involved, Nick. I know that a lot of people are looking at this person of interest. We're just learning pieces of information. What is next in terms of this suspect?
So that person of interest was, as we mentioned, arrested there at the scene where the vehicle was pulled over, taken into custody, now at the Highland Park Police Department. At any moment, so right now it's a county case, right? So the county prosecutor will step in, review the evidence they have gathered so far, process it and talk about charges. But at any moment, the feds could step in and make this a federal domestic terrorism case, in which case everything shifts and this becomes a much, much bigger picture on a federal scale.
All right, we'll see what happens in the coming hours and days. Nick, we appreciate all of your time and your effort. Our coverage of the investigation does continue tomorrow morning on Local 4 News. Nick will continue his reports from Highland Park on Local 4 News today. That show gets started at 4:30.